s1mple, the GOAT, is finally back, and he's not rocking a Falcons jersey this time. He is this time joining FaZe and replacing Broky for 2 tournaments at least. So let's see if he can fix the problems that FaZe currently has. So it feels like ever since EliGE joined FaZe, they have been on a downward trend. They've been struggling to hit playoffs and win against teams that are objectively worse than them. They are just simply not winning these fights. And a lot of people have been pointing out Broky for being the key problem why this team isn't performing, since he's right now struggling with his performance. He's very inconsistent, and apparently statistics show that Broky's opening attempt rate is under 9%, which is even lower than ultra passive players like Shiro. And s1mple, by contrast, brings proactive aggression and high opening duel engagement, which FaZe really needs right now. And look, everyone knows CS2 is not the game which rewards passive play. It's the other way around. More aggressive play styles are now favored. We've seen that with Donk and how he destroyed everyone at the beginning. And for example, ZywOo's and m0NESY's opping are also aggressive, and you see it in the numbers. It's performing. And to be honest, I really think that with s1mple and now also EliGE being in FaZe, this can really give them the home field advantage, because you have an American on the team, which is obviously going to be a plus for the NA crowd. We've seen that with G2 last year and when Stewie was in that team, and now you add the GOAT into the team and everyone should be cheering for FaZe. However, nevertheless, I'm not really sure that they can win the major, because you have Vitality right now and it's just crazy to see. This team seems unstoppable. At the end of Blast Rivals Season 1, they were right now compared to Team Liquid when they had their Grand Slam era. They're an amazing team. However, they're just missing this one specific thing, and that's a major title. And if they've done that in the round, they can be put into the greats like Astralis. But overall, if they can get in front of a crowd, this will be the obvious team that people will be cheering for, and they will have an advantage at the end of the day. And also another fact why people could be cheering for FaZe is because they want to see s1mple play as many games as possible, see where he's at, how he's playing, since obviously he hasn't played for 2 years. And yes, he's been getting back into shape, training in-game and outside. However, he hasn't had playtime experience in the server, in the meat grinder for a very long time. But look, at the end of the day, I didn't really think that this was ever going to happen. s1mple for me was sadly a player who was stuck in contract hell. Yes, he got loaned out to Falcons. However, after that disaster, with that roster never being able to reach anything, and now they have m0NESY, they don't really need a star opper like that. So the only team that could afford him is gone basically. So this news came as a surprise.